welcome to another stream, and today we are trying out the new Lichess Swiss style arenas. So, in case you don't know, Swiss style tournaments are what is typically used in like actual over the board tournaments. Because in chess isn't really the kind of sport that you'd use a knockout tournament for. Um, in the tournaments. I don't know why, but we just don't do that. And round robin tournaments are typically there's way too many people for a round robin tournament. So therefore, we started using the Swiss system for our over-the-board tournaments, and now Lichess has implemented that function. So the Swiss system is just your standard, over-the-board tournament system. Basically, there's a set number of rounds, and you get paired with people that have the same amount of tournament points as you. And it's sort of a fold-over function, right? So you're not just playing the person next to you who has the same rating, you're playing someone, like, they split the group in half. When everyone's got 0 points, right? The group is split in half, and then the first person in the first half, which would be the person with the most elo, would go against the first person of the second half, which would be the person, what the hell is this? This is the Bong Cloud? What? This isn't the Bong Cloud. This is like Bong Cloud 2 Electric Boogaloo. Aw. Anarchy Chess would love this. Alright. Yeah, and basically, the person with the most elo in the first half plays against the person with the most elo in the second half. What the hell am I meant to do here? I should have just... Oh no, because they haven't moved their knight here, so I can't play this move yet. Well, we have this Fiend Shadow Dark Square Bishop. This pawn is blocking it. For it to be super effective, we want it to not have any blocking pawn here. So why don't we challenge that pawn, like so? If it takes, we take back with the knight, of course, keep our central pawns. If it doesn't take, then I like taking here now, because this knight is blocking this pawn from coming up to help, so we can maybe get some nice pressure on this one. I'm not so sure if that'll work out great. Hopefully we can get some lovely pressure, yeah. Okay, this knight isn't threatening squat, as far as I can see. I'm just going to take here with the tempo on the bishop. Well, I mean, yeah, with a tempo. They pretty much have to take back at that point. And now, move my knight up here. My light squared bishop isn't actually developed yet. Typically, you want to develop all your pieces before you start fighting, so maybe I Fiend Shadow this one too. Because I like my knight here, because it can spring to these nice support points that this pawn is supporting. Yeah, so I don't want to move this knight just yet. I like its flexibility, so I'm gonna move the bishop here instead. Anyways, yeah, so new Swiss tournament thing that they made, it's great. Everyone loves it. One big advantage Swiss tournaments have over typical Lichess arena tournaments is that in a Swiss tournament, looks like he's castling manually. In a Swiss tournament, there's no emphasis on speed, right? In a Swiss tournament, I don't have to win every single game in half of the time allotted. Like in a 3+2 game, I don't have to win every game with 1.5 minutes left, because, everyone else in the top spots is winning them that fast. I can win them in as much time as I want. Of course, I don't want to run out of time, but you get the gist, right? So, there's not as much stress and time pressure. Alright, what do you do? Bishop b4. Okay. Take control of this open file. Maybe bring my queen up, maybe, in the future. Bring this knight up too. Over here, I like this. Just get that knight out. Maybe start an attack. Okay, I'll just do this double attack, force the trade of bishops. And then I'll trade my bishop for their knight too, maybe. Just get everything off the board. Or I'll just take that rook. Okay, I have to speed up a bit. I do not have an infinite amount of time to play this. but looks good. Our time is pretty much even right now. Okay, they developed the bishop. I'm not paying attention as much as I should. I'm talking to you guys too much. Okay, we'll go here. I welcome a trade of queens. I love my rook on this rank, hitting both these bishops. Hitting the pawn as well. Gonna double on the c file, and then they can't even take this rook off. Alright, I'll just take here first. They can try and occupy the file, but I'll just bring my rook here. I welcome a trade. Okay, now going for a trade, but unfortunately, see, their bishop was defending the rook, so I couldn't take it, but nothing was defending their bishop. And I'm still on this pawn. Okay. Let's just scoot over here. The knight can't attack me can't attack my rook from anywhere I can't take it. This square is blocked by the rook, of course. I can always take the knight in the future. Okay, no, knight moves away. I'll take here with check. Maybe there's a mating net I can somehow accomplish. King can go here or here. If he goes here, it seems like an easy mate. Just bishop to f6 checkmate. Alright. Now, we have time to analyze this. Okay, Stockfish, I don't want you to tell me what it is. Alright. So then after king here, bishop here is also checkmate. Okay. There we go. So it was checkmate in 2. Let's go back to the tournament now. Check it out. There's one ongoing game. Alright, so let me explain how it works a bit more. Let's say they draw, for example. These two people, Mirage, yeah, whatever, first and second and third and fourth, right, will fold over. So first will play third, and second will play fourth. And then in this category, they'll play each other too. They'll fold over, so fifth will play sixth. And then the category with 0 points, let's just say it's just these 4 people, because I don't want to have to go to the next page. Seventh will play ninth, and eighth will play 10th. So that fold over we saw in the first half, where this half of people played the bottom half of people, happens again, but in each point category. And if there were an odd number of points, like say I didn't have 1 point here, or it was just these 3 people, then they'd fold over, but the bottom person would be added to the next group, right? So really, it would be first place second, because first you take out this person in third, and then it's just these two, so they play each other. And this person in third would be added to the group of half point. And then that would be 3 people, so third would play fifth, or fourth, if we pretend I just don't exist in this scenario. Third would play fourth, this person would be added to 0, and they would play against, so then it's these 5 people, right? So they'd play against 8th, 7th, against 9th, and 10 would have a free game, which is just a free win. If there's an odd number of people, the person who gets the free win is the person at the very bottom of the lowest category. I guess the thought behind that is that their outcome matters least to the tournament outcome, which is a bit mean, but the point is, right, if the player in first got a free game and just got a win with 0 effort, and we're playing in like, let's say this was in the qualifiers tournament for the World Championship or something, that's a massive advantage to them. They don't even have to work. They can just spend all their time preparing for the next game or relaxing or resting and have an advantage in their next game as well. But if the person in last gets it, doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm playing against Orange Champion. Orange Champion has a massive winning streak against me, so I say we play d4. That's a good opening. Alright, d4, d5, c4. Whatever the hell that is. I'm sorry. I'm quite a bit... Okay. What's the plan, Dan? Can I take here? Take. Doesn't work. Alright, there we go. We figured that one out real quick. I think I'm going to bring my bishop here. Just develop. Now, I really don't want to lose, okay? That is something that I don't want to do. I definitely, absolutely do not want to lose. Think of bringing my knight here. It breaks the pin on this knight. Let me premove this recapture. And it means that when this knight's gone, right, it gives up this key square. So their knight could hop in it. But now that my knight is gone from this square, I can just kick it out if I really want to. Okay, queen here. That doesn't seem strategically sound. I play this. They take. I take. There must be some refutation. How can I attack the queen? Oh, knight here. They take with check. I take. They take with check. Okay, that's bad. So they're attacking this twice now is what they're saying. Just queen up, maybe? Makes a lot of sense. Defends everything, activates the queen. Queen's also got this nice diagonal. Just keeping her eye on. Okay, they're bringing everything into attack. I'm gonna do this. Then what if they go here? I take. Easy peasy. Then they take, then I take. Oh, then they take. Okay, okay. So here, knight here. Let's just play it. It can't be bad for us, right? Here, take with queen. Then if bishop takes, I just take their queen. And then they take, and then it's even material. Yeah, and I just left. It's good. Okay. You want to trade queens? Yeah, that's what I thought. Being needlessly aggressive there. Ooh, maybe I should give some support to this pawn. I don't have to do that yet. Ah, no, but now they can play like a5 just to stop any thoughts. Okay. I'm low on time. I'm majorly low on time. Oh, they dropped knight. Yes! That's what we needed. That is what we needed. Now, if we just don't lose stupidly, this should be fine. Okay, they're trying to get an attack. Do I let them? No, of course I don't. Let's bring our knight over. Helps defend, attacks the queen, keeps control of this h2 square. This is just a good, nice move. They have to go somewhere. Ooh, oh, their queen's in a pickle here. Here? Is it trapped? Oh no, of course. Of course. Here? Is it trapped? No, of course. Queen here, and then I can trap it maybe? Trap it like so. It can go here. I take, you got doubled pawns, you've got no attack, easy peasy. Alright, come on. Get the win against Orange Champion, and after this it should be a breeze. He's like my biggest contender right now. We're gonna break this winning streak he has. Flipping heck. Okay, attack the queen, put the knight in this nice square here. It can be easily challenged with f6, but for now it's a good square. Queen can go here then. Now, what about this move? Where the heck does it go? Oh, it's always got escape squares somehow. I'll attack the knight then. Alright, that's gotta be good. Where's the knight gonna go? Back here, then I can trap the queen. Okay, no, counterattack. Ah, but mine comes with tempo against your queen. Oh, never mind. I'll go here. Now you take, you've got tripled pawns. Or, okay, doubled pawns. And I'm hitting your queen. Okay, major time pressure. Hit this pawn. Oh, well, yeah, hitting it, not gonna win. Shit. I'm very sorry. Oh my god. Oh, no, I can defend it. This bitch was just hanging. What was I thinking? I was about to give my only advantage, the extra piece. At this point, though, their pawn structure is messed up, so maybe I could have won that endgame. But man, what am I doing? I can't throw this. This is probably the most important game of the match for me right now. Okay, just attack this square, threatening all kinds of hooby-jooby. What am I, third grader? Ah! No, 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 no. Okay, oh, this square. What is this square doing? Okay, man. You alright? King's just gonna leave. Or just attack. I'm threatening mate here, I'm threatening the queen. Oh, that's check. Threatening mate here. Rook here, and then queen back there with check. Rook back. Queen up here. Give our king an escape square. Attack the queen like so. Ah, then they can take with the pawn though. Oh my god. I can't lose this. No! I tried so hard. This pass pawn could be a problem. Could be a right problem. Here? With threats, surely. Orange champion making this really difficult for me. Okay, attack the queen, attack the pawn. Okay, attack the bishop. Oh my god, no. You know that feeling when you realize right before disaster, this was so winning. Oh yeah, of course, back when I gave up the bishop. But before I gave up the bishop, this was so winning. Where did I go wrong? Take. Oh, I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. What a shame. We were in such a good position. Such a good position. Such a good position. Yeah, you see, in this scenario, I was the lowest rated person with 1 point, and there were 5 people with 1 point, so the top 4 people with 1 point paired off, and I was put in the half a point category, and then I got paired with Orange Champion. Ah, that's such a shame. We can make it though. 5 rounds, 1 loss. Like, no, we can do it, especially now that we're playing weaker players. There's actually something called the Swiss Gambit, I think it's called, where you purposefully lose one game at the beginning so that you get easier matches for the rest of the tournament. I don't know how sound it is or anything. That's such a shame. That time pressure got to me, man. I just didn't even notice simple threats. It got to me very, very badly. Alright. But this is fine. Alright, we're still in the running. Did he even? I think Mirage is AFK. There we go. D4, D5, C4. We can have a Queen's Gambit accepted. QGA. QGA it is. Alright. I'm fuming over that defeat. I was in such a good... Orange Champion is probably patting himself on the back right now. After saving that. My word. Alright, okay. So I'm a little bit salty, but I'm not gonna let it impact my game. Still gonna be playing at the top of my game. Well, earlier I obviously wasn't playing at the top of my game, but now I will be. Okay, now, see, this knight defends this square, and nothing else is defending this square. So I'm gonna go up here to defend this square. And also, so that if the bishop ever comes up here, which is unlikely given that this pawn blocks it, I'm not in this pin anymore. Oops. You know what I mean. I'd love an extra central pawn. Not a central pawn. Flank pawn. I'll take it, though. This is a flank file. These are the central files. And these files don't matter. I don't know if flank file is the technical term for that one. But, c4 is a flank opening, so I'm assuming it kind of makes sense. Looks like they're trying to fiend shadow their light-squared bishop. Okay. I'm gonna let him. No reason not to. Well, there might be a reason not to. Attack this knight. It's not pinned to anything, so it's free to leave. But then if I can get my bishop in here, I'd be really forgive my English, I'd really be taking advantage of the lack of light square coverage over here. Alright. Fair play, but now where the heck's your knight gonna go? I'm keeping track of these squares. He's gonna have to go back here and then develop like so. Means you've made, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knight moves. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna try and find a way to punish that lost tempo. Pin the knight. I'm threatening e5 right now. e5 is a big threat. And they missed it, unfortunately. It's quite an obscure threat, because usually e5, what the heck? That's not even a move that you ever see in any openings. Reason being, in most openings, e5, in most openings where white has e4, e5 is covered by an enemy pawn. It's like a face-off. Or at least in most of the common openings. I'm not too qualified on openings, that's for sure. That's why I'm trying to boost my knowledge with mini-series like the opening series. Alright. I really want my knight to be here. So, do I take and then bring my knight here? But after once the queen's here, I can't access this square. So, maybe I retreat and then bring my knight here. I like that. Because then I keep the dark squared bishop, because if I bring my knight here, and they defend against this checkmate like so, then these dark squares are getting really, really weak around the king, and I can take advantage of that with my bishop. It's like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese, Swiss arena, Swiss club, it's Swiss everything. We're looking at... But that was a nice way to redevelop the knight here instead, so that it could get in on this action. Although it still took it much too many moves. Alright, let's go here, threatening the mate. Pretty sure this is just check. Okay, yeah. Took me a while. I just wanted to double check. Make sure I wasn't blundering my queen. But yeah. Okay, we're in 4th place now. There's one ongoing game. President of DSSP. Oh, hey! They usually don't play. That's nice. President of DSSP versus Melania K. Where's Melania K? Oh, there they are. Oh, they missed this game, unfortunately. Okay. And looks like Melania K won that game. Well done, Melania K. We're queued up for next game. Wait, we're going to be playing Zybot. Oh no. Yeah, no, these two will play, and then we will play. And this person will play this person, then Mirage against Valentine, Melania K against Poop 2008. Ah, I was wrong. What? Okay. Maybe I don't really understand how these work. Oh, I lost the game to Isle 11. So this kind of controls the knight a little bit on these squares. I'm going to prepare the recapture. Okay. First, knight to c3. Don't know the response, just going to develop knight to c6. That's typical. Defend with the bishop. Break the pin. Ah, now bishop or pawn. Bishop develops it. Pawn gets rid of gets another central pawn. I like bishop though, because moving the pawn here creates a weakness, but the bishop here doesn't really create any weaknesses they can exploit. As far as I see. Once again, I'm not a chess sensei, so. But as far as I see, my plan is to. Oh, do I want to fiend shadow actually? This diagonal seems pretty attacked by my pieces. Well, really, they don't have a light squared bishop, so I want to make play on the light squares, right? That's my compensation. That's how I use the bishop pair. And now they have two knights, so I want to open the position now is what the benchmark rule of thumb is. Okay, so if I castle, and then they play this, and then I take, and then they take, I probably don't want to take. I mean, maybe I should bring my bishop back here, so if they do this, I can just take, save. No, I'll castle. I'll castle. Because if they move here, I'm going to take anyways, no matter whether I move my bishop back or not. So now if you take with the knight, what I want to keep a hold of the bishop pair, right? Or maybe, do I even want to keep a hold of the bishop pair? Why don't I take this knight and then make play on the light squares? Or no, I really like this diagonal though. This looks super insecure. So I let them take this bishop then. Move my queen to c7, guard the bishop, so I don't give myself double pawns if I didn't do that, because that would be a major weakness here. At the same time pressuring that knight. Nothing is hanging. Looks good. So now my plan is to make play along the dark squares. I want to deny them as many light squares as possible with my pawns. So these three are already on light squares, right? This one and this one can soon be. This one isn't, but that's fine. If I need to, I can just do this. Okay, obviously the plan there is to get rid of the defender so they can take this pawn. Unfortunately, this blocks the rook, so it's not an immediate threat, but it is in the future. I say I move back. Where are they even going to go? Nowhere. And then they can't go anywhere to threaten me. And then I just move my pawn up. That creates a weakness on this square, though. Well, it doesn't really create a weakness, it just unoccupies it. What'd I move back for? Am I an idiot? I just take here. What am I on? Well, now maybe I can't. Take here, knight here. Oh no, that's completely fine. What am I? Yeah. I'm so stupid. If they ever go anywhere with the knight, I can just take the queen. Okay. So we're in a losing endgame now. A completely losing endgame. Absolutely lost. Thankfully they didn't take this pawn. Now I'm really not liking this. This is definitely not a game I should lose. Okay, let's just clamp down on this square. Alright, they really want to make a break for it. I say we can't push here. We can push here though. Oh no. So they want to push here is what they're saying. I mean, do I even mind that? Because if I double, then them pushing there is no threat. They can't take anything. What? Okay. Now I can do this. Where are you gonna go? Right back there. Maybe here? No, then you're trapped. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this. They can take with the rook. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Bring my king in. Oh no. What am I thinking, man? I'm just missing the simplest moves. And the knight's kind of pinned. Yeah, the knight's pinned. Knight's pinned. If knight moves, I take. And then this pawn is pinned. Okay, so now the knight's no longer pinned. Good on them. Go here though, attack it. Now I can mess up their pawn structure. Okay. Maybe I have a chance. I can create some outside pass pawns here, maybe. And those might give me a shot. So this is a double attack on these two pawns. Prepping to do something with the rook. Or maybe the knight. Just go over here, defend the pawn. Attack this one. Ah, but then this one's undefended, of course. So maybe try this. But then this is a fork that I don't like. Okay, they just left. Oh, okay. Now this is fine. Except that I have to try and win with negative time on the clock. Which is, of course, an over-exaggeration because I do have time on the clock, as you can clearly see. But, not very much. Are they gonna get a draw? I don't want to draw. Okay, yeah. Going here is super annoying for me. Why would I do that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, take that one. Makes sense. Oh, okay, now this pawn's a threat. What you gonna do about this guy? Not that. That was dumb. Your rook's trapped, mate. Oh. Is this 2000 IQ? No. If this pawn goes one more step, then it can't be saved by the king. Ever. Get my king in. Yeah, your pawn's dead. Alright. Get behind this bad boy. And it's over. Now, if I can just not lose on time, I would appreciate it. Okay. This push is coming. If they push past, I go here with a check. Alright. Easy win. Easy win. Bring the rook out. Alright. Easy win. Simple rook and king checkmate. Gaining the tempo on the king, so it has to go. Well, it didn't have to go back there. Ah, yeah, that's smart, but you're still dead. Okay. That was way too risky. Ah, I lost that piece just by playing it to dumb squares. Okay, so that's something I obviously need to work on. Yeah, this is the tiebreaker, right? On the right-hand side. Do you guys know about that? Okay, I'll explain it. That's called Buchholz, at least in German. I don't know what on earth it's called in English. But it's called Buchholz. And basically, it's the combined points of all of the people you've won against of their score. Right? So the 3 people I've won against have a total score of 3, which is not very good. Means I won against bad players, which means I can't be that good. That's why I'm rated lower than this guy. People he won against are great. Look at his Buchholz. There you see. So that's basically the thought process. Oh, Yannick Sol. Is this the guy we threw that game to earlier? I'm actually pretty angry about that. Oh no, that was Orange Champion. Yeah, I'm angry about that game. Not against Orange Champion. He's great. I mean, I don't know him personally, but we have fun playing chess together. I think we probably have the longest streak I've ever had playing someone on Lichess. We have like 13 games. Okay, now this is a move that I don't know the answer to. Take here, they go here, I take. Okay, that looks good. If they take, oh, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Now stick you with an isolated pawn, though. Now you have an isolated pawn. If you take with queen, I still take. That's a static advantage that will be helpful to me. Oh! Don't want to do anything there. Just retreat. Oh, I need to get castled ASAP. I'm thinking this. They might try and build up some pressure. Oh no, what? Just run away with the piece. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Pre-move the recapture with the knight. Because I don't want to lose castling privileges just on this friggin' open file and stuff. Okay, this defend the knight, the overprotection, but I don't want this. I don't want this weakness. I'm just up a piece now, aren't I? I'm way down in development. My king safety is non-existent, so there are definitely pluses and minuses to this position. Oh, what? What? Okay, I meant to play b4. I mean, yeah, just b4 is what I meant to do there. Now I'm going to play e3, develop my bishop like a normal person, because speed is what I want. Ah, what the hell? Definitely don't want to do this, so yeah, this looks good. Now my queen's defending this as well. Everything is Gucci, as the kids say. Oh, welcome, concurrent viewer. What's up? How you doing? You want to say anything in the chat? I would love to have some chat activity going on, if you know what I'm saying. Let me give you the lowdown on what's happening. So I lost one game that I was winning. You can go here. Okay, no, there. Try and get some pressure. Now I castle. This is good. I'm just up a straight piece. He has 0 compensation. Or does he? Does he have an attack now? This bishop is kind of scary. This queen, this alignment, maybe bishop here. So I want to trade stuff. Get everything to calm down, trade everything away, and then win. That's my plan, guys. I'm just going to win. Ah, this knight is pinned, of course. So rook to c1, that seems logical. My knight's defending lots of this. My knight's controlling this bishop right now. So I'm thinking their plan might be this and this. Okay, no, pinning my bishop. That's smart. I want to get out of the pin, obviously. So how about queen here? That looks good. And then, yeah, my queen's in front of my rook, which isn't ideal. It means it can be challenged by an enemy rook that's backed up by its other pieces. In this case, it is, or it would be. This bishop is looking pretty trash. But now, yeah, no, see, rook here. And now this is what I mean. Now, if I ever move this bishop, it comes with tempo against the queen, because the queen's in front. Now I can go for this, which doesn't do anything. I don't know why on earth I would play that move. Maybe swing over here? What? No, stupid. I just lose a pawn. What did they do? What did they do? Okay, rook there. I don't like this alignment. Rook and queen, that's bad, so I'm going to move my queen again over to here. This is a better... I feel like I'm just improving my queen one step at a time. Of course. This is tender here. Not anymore at all. Very non-tender. Tender-free. Tenderless. Oh, friggin' that. Just winning. Yeah, or take the pawn. But this comes with check. Uh-oh. I didn't realize that. Okay, I was golden. I was golden. That comes with check, so this is fine. Absolutely, completely fine. Now I'm up 2 pieces for a pawn. And my opponent has some traction going kingside, which I don't like at all. They're avoiding the trade. That's a good call. I'm going to ask for another trade. This is 2 trades, so... yeah, just asking for a trade. Of course, what... why would I do that? Oh, because it was with check. Okay, makes sense. I was about to freak out because I thought I just gave myself another losing position. So now this knight is attacked and only defended by the bishop. Something like this? Maybe? Because then if bishop takes, I just take the queen. Get everything in good spot, and then I can bring my bishop here, block this bishop off, because it's supported by my queen. Trades, trades, trades. We're in the money. Whew. I love this Swiss system, man. This is great. This is absolutely insane, in the best way. When and if I do this... okay, queen there. Now this. If queen takes, of course I'll just take the queen. Just in case. Like, sometimes you're like, oh, I can take. And then you realize, what? No, I can't. Why am I so stupid? Happens a lot with me. Gonna be honest with you. I do lots of silly mistakes. Let me pre-move this recapture. Bishop takes, I want to take. Okay, just in time. The rook can't take control of the c file, but it can take control of this c file. Of course, it can never take my bishop. Alright, this is easy peasy now. Easy peasy, just don't friggin' mess up your time. Okay, just make a move, Max, make a move. I'm so indecisive sometimes. Go here, prepping this double attack. If they take, then I have checkmate. Yeah, exactly. They should have defended the double attack, though. They resigned. Whew. Okay, so we have 4 points. Ah, we're in first. Look at that, see? A single loss in the beginning, it doesn't even matter, because no one's going to be perfect. Especially if you're all similar in skill. Like, I know... Oh, was that the last round? Oh, that was. Wow. That was so fast. How long did this take? Ah, so 45 minutes, probably. This is the ongoing game. Oh, this is a draw, I think, because the king's in front of the pawn. Actually, if you're wondering why this is a draw, feel free to check out in my endgame series. You can find that. That's a playlist I have. If you go to my playlists, one of the first videos I ever made in the endgame series. Oh no, okay. So first we have the simple endgames, like, aw man, what are you doing? What are you doing? That was a... Oh wait, that was a draw. Never mind. What am I saying? Yeah, that was a draw. Hey, I won. Yay! Alright, black has a very high win percentage. Look at that. That's unusual for these tournaments. Usually it's either equal or white has a slightly higher percentage. Of course, the more people you have, the more concrete the percentage difference, because white overall, like on any chess website, their overall data with however many millions of games, white has a slightly more wins than black. But so of course, if you had 1,000 people in this tournament, white would probably have more. But this is still strange. Black has a good 14% more wins than white. Almost 50% of the games were won by black, whereas only a third were won by white, and the rest were draws. Anyways, thank you very, very much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it, watching the stream of a very small YouTuber like me. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video, which might actually not be in a while, because I have tons of schoolwork. I've slowed down my upload schedule over the recent couple of days because I have just so much work. It's crazy. But after this, like, season, you know, every now and again you have a rush of work, because it's the end of the unit, and then, you know, whatever you're doing, like your poetry unit, you have to make your final poem, or your design unit, you have to make your final, like, piece of code, or your final whatever. All that's due pretty much the same exact time. So yeah, that is now for me. But then, yeah, after this, school's pretty much over, so everyone's excited about that, except for people who don't have jobs that are a teacher or who aren't students. Then they have work throughout the summer, which is unfortunate. But yeah, sorry for rambling. Anyways, I'll see you next time, and thank you so, so much for watching to the very end of the video.